I have Moo with me, by the way. And Moo did this race, was playing Plague for the God Mode race earlier, so obviously there's... Moo can help me out a bit with commentary. But I'm gonna get started. We all ready to start, actually?
Yeah, we are. Okay,
so I'm gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, a quick recap if you missed the God Mode race earlier. I'm gonna be moving super fast, have every item in the game, and can fly, and have random effects basically every time I do an explosion. So let's talk about the Cypher Coins, because that's the main thing of this category. There are 420 total in the game. We don't need to spend any, so we're gonna end the run with all 420 of them in our inventory. Most stages have 30. There are a few bonus stages that have 20 apiece, and then like 2 village stages, which give you an extra 10 between the two. So I kind of have the number of coins that I need marked in my mind, so I know if I'll forget one in a stage. If I forget one, I have to basically replay the stage. The main Arcana I'm using is Big Boom here. If I'm against a wall and running against it as I throw it, I can't, I basically just, it instantly detonates, which means that it's the best thing to use for breaking stuff.
Then gon' die when they get hit by Big Boom.
Oh yeah, it also does a lot of damage. I don't get to do Bubble Wrap, which you did in God Mode because there are some coins here.
Not.
Sorry, Norcus did. Norcus did.
I kept trying. I just couldn't find the magic spot.
I think I found a setup using the VATS once. It was a kind of slow setup because, like, you use VATS in specific places, but it was a setup. I don't remember it, but because I don't do it in the category I actually run.
Ooh, I gotta update dash.
Oh boy. This boss fight is really just throwing big booms. Some of the boss fights have some stuff to them. In fact, during the first run of the marathon, I took a shower, and in the shower, I brainstormed a Specter Knight kill, and then when I timed it, it saves 0.7 seconds. So some bosses actually have strats to them. Moo
I don't think I gave you like anything of value in what I did. I tried to do some stuff that I thought was.
Well, the problem is you get to do a lot of stuff I don't because I have to kind of move around while collecting Specter coins. Mainly the thing that 420 has that can't do, that you can do in any % more often, is that you can kind of YOLO it with the Fleet Flask and hope you don't bonk. Meanwhile, I have a lot to lose with the Fleet Flask if I'm not, like, perfect in its position. So I usually opt not to go for it in basically every stage I can.
Very, very true.
But heading into Pridemore Keep, yeah, that village had 4. There's going to be another village I visit later in the game that has 6, so that's going to balance that out. But all these main stages, as I mentioned, have 30. There's a level I just remembered existed, like right now.
You know, it's making me really happy to look up and see the score bunny icon, but...
Alright, there we go. This part, this little arc... Is there a Plague Hundo run in this marathon?
There will be, yeah. Okay.
Well then, I'll briefly explain something. I mentioned that you can find, like, Shovel Knight relics and then trade them into Chester to get Arcana for free. The path where you find the Flare Rod and Plague of Shadows is, like, the one part of the game where YCG decided it would be perfectly okay to put Cypher coins in dirt blocks.
God, I hate that so much. My first couple of 100% runs, I would always forget that and just leave the stage without it and be like,
yeah. Fortunately, I'm at this checkpoint with 54, so I know I'm good. But, like, it's just one of the things of this category. This level, Explodatorium, and this, mostly Explodatorium, in this level, are, like, really hard when you don't have everything memorized. Is there a cipher coin in here? I forget. Nope.
No, there's just a music sheet.
Yeah,
just letting you know.
I did this level today. I don't know why I thought so. Because there's going to be 3 coins in here, and then the last one's going to be above the last... Is it a griffin? I don't even know this game anymore.
Just so you know, as someone who runs like literally every category on the leaderboard, when I go to run Shovel, I don't know which rooms to go in because he only needs music sheets.
Yeah, Shovel has not a lot of collectibles compared to the others, but I did grab every coin. I have 64 right now. Also, King Knight. I talked a bit during the Plague of Shadows race, the 80% race, how you kind of manipulate his position to jump towards you. So he starts by jumping towards you. And if your big boom actually like makes perfect contact with a boss like that, it does more damage than if it was just hit by the lingering explosion. So that king fight is exactly what Moo is saying in chat about not seeing one.
Thank you for officially delaying King of Cards by just destroying.
No problem. I told you, I'm the antagonist of this marathon right now. Between all the God mode stuff and the invisible code, I'm the antagonist. Lich Yard is kind of weird. There's a few points in the stage where like you actually kind of need to do some specific stuff, and it's awful. And then this is also, like, a lot of Cypher coins are a lot later in the stage than you'd think. So you can kind of get psyched out by your count, but trust me, you'll be fine.
Oh, nice throw. That's not easy.
Yeah, that throw, you kind of have to get lucky to get it first try with the shuffling. Fortunately, I got it, and also the position was nice. Because sometimes you can just, like, be barely off, and you'll hit the ceiling above it, or the wall above it. I don't even know what that is. The floating wall?
I think it can be easily underestimated, by the way, how difficult this category is.
Oh, yeah, no.
You would think, oh, God mode, that's free. No, it's not.
Especially with all the coins, hitboxes not being very big. 420 definitely ramps the challenge of not only moving fast in God mode, but like controlling specific movements in God mode, especially when you're trying to go faster by using bursts. I think,
like a wet bar of soap.
Yeah, I think the world record when I said I was gonna learn this category to do a run last Spade-A-Thon was maybe 47 by you. And I looked at your run and I was like, oh, this is probably pretty good. I don't know, Moomoo's good at this game. And I got like 44 on my first run. Which
destroyed my time with actual practice, and I felt like such a fool.
Yeah, which I kind of looked back at it, and I was like, yeah, there is a lot of movement things to this run that I didn't actually realize. It's just legitimately a good run, honestly. Oh my goodness.
It's really one of the best runs anyone can play, and it's so easy to get into.
It is. This is not a hard run to get into, says the person who got world record on their first run. I have a lot to speak about. Dark rooms are always kind of annoying because sometimes you can't see the coins. I can. Alright, so I'm going to go for the new Specter strat. Usually the strat here was to just wait for Specter to go to the left and then stun lock him in the left, but now what I'm going to do is... I messed it up. Alright, that was still a pretty good fight. Yeah, what I meant to do there was I meant to jump at him so I could knock him back to the right, and then stun lock him on the right side instead of the left side, and that saves a bit over half a second. Unfortunately, what happened was I was too low. You actually have to be pretty high for that to work the perfect fight.
You have to be pretty high, man.
Alright, yeah, so now we have cutscenes here. We get health upgrades that we don't need because we're invincible in God mode. Except to, like, insta-death crushes, which don't care about your health. So now we're going to get access to World 2, but before that, I'm actually going to do a bonus stage. So, there are these bonus stages on the map. You see them, the red gems. This one is the Forest of Fishing. This stage actually is pretty difficult because you have to, like... Okay, you have to throw... I have to do a big boom there to open that gate. You have to throw fish into these pits quickly, and, like, the spot you have to throw them in can be mean. Everything in the stage can just actually be fairly mean, so I have to make sure I do it correctly. On top of that, there's some pretty specific big boom stuff I have to do, and this platform, which I have to play like as good as I can, otherwise I might miss cycles here. Fortunately, I made them despite not doing very well in that room.
It's really strange seeing these levels done in an order I'm not used to, because later on when I'm doing 100%, I can't do them like this.
You can't do them like this because you want different upgrades and stuff, right?
I already have all of them.
Yeah, but I already have all of them, so I'm just moving in map movement order, which is like what I explained a lot throughout the other runs I commentated. Exiting that stage, though, I have 114, which means I got 20. That's one of the sub-stages that I mentioned has 20. And now we're heading into Explodatorium, World 2 stages. World 2 is always the place I'm worried about. Like, this is where most coin for gets common. I mentioned Explodatorium specifically, but every level here is fair game for you to have to do a stage twice. I know this secret room has a coin, because honestly, if I'm going to be honest with you, Explodatorium is probably the stage I've forgotten a coin in the most. Out of every stage in this game while doing runs.
Man, I almost wish I was racing you into this just to show, like, well, for one, it's fun to play, so I'd be shamelessly enjoying myself. But two, it would show a difference between like knowing your movement and like
just kind of messing around with the category.
It.
Yeah, but isn't my estimate like better than your PB?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to throw in 45 because, like, if I had to redo a level, it would be way under 45. But 50, I was just gonna go way under no matter what, really.
Like, you can very comfortably beat the estimate. It's not even like, oh, you know, you're only putting like 2 or 3 minutes over. Well, that's because there's literally no way to screw it up then.
Well, forgetting a coin.
Okay, that would be
Which is why I did the estimate that I did. Was because if I forget a coin, then I have to do a level again. And most levels aren't longer than the gap between my estimate and my PB, so... I wouldn't have to worry about going over estimate if I like only forgot a coin in one level and maybe had a little bit of bad movement in some places. This movement's pretty good so far. This run's not bad. I'm up here though. Okay, there we go.
It kind of sucks that you can't really do anything about your health, but at the same time, Shovel Knight's not really going to be a problem. He just might block it.
We got a phase locket use here. I think during your run, you actually didn't get a phase locket in Shovel Knight 1.
On Shovel Knight 1, I skipped it, and I was really confused.
Yeah, that is... I don't think I've ever seen that. I think I might have seen that once before that run. It's not common. So I just have to take the 3 seconds there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the blue boy has been pushed down. Completely bullied by Laurie.
Yeah. What can I say?
Give me your sweat or give me your lunch money, and you took both.
Yep. I take what I see. Reese is here. I'm not gonna talk to Reese. Reese is lame. Alright, Iron Whale. Falling. That's all I have to say about this stage, to be afraid of it. Also, coin
So
path,
I was
actually. This stage is another kind of psych-out stage where a lot of coins are, like, compact and very late in the stage.
You missed a coin, go left, go left, go left, go left, go left, go left.
Did I miss a coin?
Yep, there's a coin in the top there.
There is a coin in the top? I'm like, okay. Hold up. I totally... There is a coin in the top. No, is there? I'm fucking...
There is.
This one of them I always forget, is if there's a coin in the top.
Don't worry, I got you, fam.
There is a coin in the top. Fucking great. Happens. It's one of those... Again, what I mentioned with World 2. World 2 is a very easy place to just drop a coin because, you know, secret paths. This might have more coins in secret paths than World 3 does, honestly.
Officially a co-op speedrun.
Yep.
Hey. Thank
Okay.
you, screen share, right?
Yeah, blame Exploud. To be fair though, this is a category extension. This is not on the main board. This is speedrun.com/SKEXT. If you want to see boards for this and many other categories that are better than they have the right to be. So in this little auto-scroller here, I can do the Mumu Akai classic of destroying the bitrate.
Make sure you get all the way across without touching the ground.
I'm
Also,
sorry.
hello,
Okay.
Cooper Triad.
See, I'm gonna stop because Teethalon is actually kind of getting delayed by some of my explosions, I think. Alright. I think my coin count's good. 154 right here. Okay. Please. I'm surprised you even reminded me about that one coin after I made you go invisible.
I'm trying to make sure the show is going on, because it must go on.
I literally made it so nobody could see your character for an entire race of a major category. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me tell you. So the best part about that was that it made the
Tinker?
race fairer.
It was. Amps was super rusty, but still did a very good job. Because that's a hard
Besides,
category.
I can totally do that.
That is a very hard category. Specter any.
On top of the fact that you can't see what's going on.
I mean, I can understand
But
what's going on in this category.
And thankfully I have tea now, so all of my rage has subsided.
Oh, nice. Alright, I have 174. So that's all of them.
That's 30 more than last time.
Yep. Unfortunate that I had to do a little bit of the stage again, but that whole Iron Whale wasn't really good, so I don't care too much. At least I forgot an early one. So coming up next is the Bottomless Quarry, which is similar to the Forest of Fishing. It's another kind of one of the bonus stages that you're intended to use one of the Arcana. In specific, this one's supposed to use the vat to make platforms. But all I have to say is, fuck that. Please laugh at my jokes.
I was busy paying respects to Treasure
Knight. That's fair. Can you get up, Plague? Plague, please. Okay. No! I opened the treasure chest because of the spin burst.
I guess
Yo,
I could open my
nice.
soundboard and just
Free
do it.
money.
I got a music sheet. I got a music sheet, guys.
I wonder how many you've gotten by now. Like, I know you've gotten maybe some.
I don't know, we
incidentally,
should talk
but-
to... I forgot his name. The music sheet guy.
Percy!
No. The
Percy.
jukebox guy. I know Percy's the horse. Just, Yoshi is also a horse.
Oh,
now that
Oolong.
Yeah, Oolong. Now that I've gotten that hot take out of the way, we're gonna go to the hot place, which is La City. It has a lot of lava.
Ha.
Also, our coin count is even numbers again, because I went to the armor outpost and got the other 6 in villages. So, hooray for...
Oh man, I didn't even think about how nice that must be. Like, as someone who's gonna do 100% later, the fact that you only need to go through the armor outpost, you don't have to do anything in.
Yeah, no, I don't have to fight Mr. Hat. What else do you do?
Or the dangled stupid armored knights that dodge everything.
Yeah, those guys. Well, I do have to do Hall of Champions,
That's fair.
which I'm gonna be doing next, actually. 214 should be good exiting this room.
Many golden boys.
Let's see.
Bunch of rowdy rustling, dangled noisemakers.
You want to go on?
Just trying to get all my angst out from dealing with those
I need to go down here because the only coin in this room is actually like there. Actually, is there another coin in this room? I'm getting a treasure
That's
chest.
the only coin.
Okay. Again,
Don't
it's
worry,
one of those
I'm
rooms,
proofreading
you know?
your run.
It's one of those rooms, you know? We're almost out of World 2, and then I'll probably be more confident. I literally just practiced Flying Machine before this, so I'm confident in Flying Machine. This room does not even have a coin, and I knew that going into it.
I have to reiterate to everyone watching, if you like Shovel Knight, maybe it looks interesting to you, maybe you're intimidated because the game looks hard. It is a pretty hard game. Do this category though. It is absolutely dumb fun.
Yeah, do this category. Just don't, like, beat my record, okay? Or do. I don't know, maybe you're good at the game.
I mean, Norcast showed me a thing or two about Shovel.
Yeah, oh yeah, no one goes owned. Speaking of owned, Mole Knight got owned. Pretty cool, I guess.
I would say that the moles won't go hungry tonight, but I don't think you left anything of Mole Knight.
They could eat, I don't know, the music sheet.
They can eat his ashes, that's for sure.
Oh yes, yummy. It's great seasoning. Also, this cutscene you're supposed to move left in, but you move very fast.
I love that you just completely walk off screen. There's actually there used to be, it's not in the game anymore, but when you go to the town the first time, you used to be able to outrun Ferals when he tries to pull you over because you're
Alright, well now we have the Hall of Champions. And the Hall of Champions, we have to kind of do like the opposite of what you do in Shovel of Hope. I have to kill all the guards.
Good. I hope you destroy all of them.
The thing about this stage though, is that I don't want to accidentally hit my Arcana switch button and use the smoke screen. But also, I need to be really careful, because it's gonna end instantly as soon as I kill every guard, which doesn't seem too bad, but in the last room, if I'm reckless with my big boom and make sure and, like, kill the last guard before I've actually collected the coin, it won't let me go collect the coin. So I have to be kind of careful in the later part of this level to not only make sure I have every coin once I'm in the last room, but also to make sure I actually collect them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's why I might play this level a bit, like, weird looking compared to everything else this run. It's because I really just want to play this safe.
Like, looking at these first couple rooms, you can see that Laurie has the lights. The lights turning off indicates that there's no more guards in the room.
Yeah.
And the lights turn off long before Laurie has collected everything, so it's gotta be a little...
There we go. But that's 250, so I can just throw that big boom, and we're good. Those enemies were in, like, a nice order, too. So, like, right as I got this 250, I could just throw. Alright, we get money for doing that, but I don't need the money. I just needed the green coins. And now we're in World 3. Stranded Ship is a level I find notorious for making you take a lot of damage from enemies that deal more than 1 HP. I don't take damage in this category, though, so... it's just kind of another one of the stages for me that I just need to make sure I remember stuff. You know, I remember side rooms and stuff. The little cipher coin paths that have, like, the cipher coin hidden in the wall, that coin in the wall counts as one, by the way. So I'm getting a coin whenever I go on a path. Alright, just got some movement there.
Well, right now you're going on a path of destruction.
Yep. Alright, the point here. I forgot what side of the screen that was on, of course. It's not on the one you want to be on. This shouldn't have a coin in it? It does, okay. Good thing I didn't remember, so I was like, might as well double check. I think it's earlier in the stage. There's a lot of coins and secret rooms, but as you move further, they're more on the main path. Okay, that kills everything I want it to kill. This has nothing. Has Chester. Alright, so here I'm gonna be going for a skip that is done in New Game Plus. Got it. There I use the VAT, which I mentioned earlier can create a platform to just kind of go under that part of the stage instead of having to go around like usual. Does save time, even in God mode. I know you did it, Moo Moo.
Good stuff. You did it faster than me.
I did it really well there. That can be kind of tricky if you're not careful. I played it carefully to make sure, but I actually just did the double jump really well, so I was able to throw out the bat in a really good position. Here, I'm going to go to an actually kind of scary stage. I'm going to admit it. This stage is frightening. But hopefully it'll go well. Okay, I did a lot of dumb inputs there. We're going to go to the last of the little bonus stages, which is going to be Shimmering Sprint. Oh, wait, I forgot about Black Knight, too. So... Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I didn't forget about Black Knight 2. There is no Black Knight 2. So the next stage I'm going to be going to is Shimmering Sprint. And Shimmering Sprint is cycle-based. You're usually supposed to deal with the Fleet Flask here, which is an item that greatly increases your speed, and I mentioned it during the any % race, or like the God mode any % race, rather, from Moo Moo. I'm not going to use the Fleet Flask because the cycles are based around the speed of the Fleet Flask in this level. And with God mode, I basically move at the speed that the cycles move at. So I'm just going to be running and everything should treat me right as long as I make my jumps. Oh, no, wait. This wall. There we go.
Ooh, yeah.
There you
I
go.
have like maybe a second of delay, but that's just the way it's gonna be. So I can't stop you from making some things.
Yeah, but some things you can. I saw that though. I just know that last room has 2, and I didn't miss any of the visible ones, so just kind of popped up to me that, hey, I know which one I missed. Here in Clockwork Tower, funny stage. This side room has one. Please.
Back at it again at Clockwork Tower.
Yeah, this is a stage that used to trip me up a lot because of this side path, actually. Or this green coin path has one coin in particular, this one in the bottom right corner, that I always used to forget. Like, I could...
It's funny because for me, when I was learning Hundo, this I don't forget any of these coins just because this room traumatized.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I know all of them now. Nope, use a cheat. No, that's still...
I don't think you could name a Shovel Knight runner who has gone to the who's done this room properly, like in Clockwork Tower, the one with the ladders you have to go up and down. I don't think you could find a Shovel Knight runner who's done that room properly in, like, literally...
Yeah. Well, maybe me, because my first casual playthrough of this game was in 2018. But that's besides the point.
Oh no, you missed the checkpoint!
I thought you were about to say a coin, and I was about to flip. So don't do that again.
I had to make sure I finished the statement because I didn't want you to flip out.
Yeah, you were close there. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. This path has coins, though. This path has 3 coins. No, it has 2.
Sure does.
The last 3 should be in the auto-scroller. Right?
Correct.
Awesome. So what I mentioned earlier, you can gain height while throwing bombs and ruining your bitrate. I need to collect coins.
I mean, you may ruin the bitrate, but please grab the coin.
I'm gonna grab the coins. Look at me. I'm grabbing the coins. I'm grabbing the gold even.
You know, the best part about this category is that unlike 100%, which also has to collect all of these coins, the best part about 420 green coins God mode is that you don't have to spend any of them.
I don't have to spend any of them. So I'm gonna finish with 420. Speaking of which, I'm disappointed that nobody in the any percent race finished with 69.
I tried. I actually actively lost time just avoiding coins in the last couple stages.
Can I ask you to stop killing my computer? Thank you.
No. Sorry. Won't happen again. Might happen again.
Sorry, not sorry, right?
Yeah. That's how I felt about Invisible. Alright, so Tinker 2. There was not a Tinker 1. There wasn't a Tinker 2 either. No. What stage is this? Why? I don't know. Yeah. That's something really weird about this game, is that just for some reason they decided to, like, not have a boss at the end of the stage. But whatever. Fine with me. Means it moves quickly. I still have the stapler. I don't even need the stapler anymore, but I have it. I
still can't hold all these staples.
Still can't hold all these cubes. Oh yeah, Percy's here, by the way. Hi, Percy.
It's your boy Percy.
Absolutely. Alright. Now the last stage before the 2 tower stages, we have Flying Machine. This stage is actually pretty straightforward in, like, paths that have coins.
Ooh, you made that look kind of easy, but I just wanted to point out that grabbing ladders and, like, the speed
grabbing ladders is the most
not
impossible thing in God mode.
Grabbing ladders is the hardest trick in the game.
If you ever see me grab a ladder, that's like...
Clap.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, when entering side rooms, like the one Laurie just got into, you can actually miss the coin.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that it is a collectible coin. You can miss that. I have. Please, Jawas, let me go upwards. Alright.
I respect you trying not to kill them, but when they gotta go, they gotta...
Dang it, okay. There we go. Please don't do that. Where am I? There I am. Yep, exactly. I'm gonna go into the Staff of Striking pack here, and what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna go backwards through it to get this 1 coin. And then I'm gonna go forwards through it to get this 1 coin. And, okay, no, I want to get the coin. Thank you. And then I'm gonna leave. I've tested it. That is faster than going through the actual room normally in, like, 1 loop to get both the coins.
Real strats.
Yeah. I care about this category.
Thank you.
More than I care about Jawas, at least. But we're in auto-scroller now. I'm not allowed to break the bitrate, so I'm not going to.
Well, in the meantime,
Psych!
I'm just going to go ahead and throw out a small shout-out. Thank you, Ian V7, for following. I also want to thank Exploud. You count as a sponsor.
Do I?
Explode is my esports team.
Thank you, Explode. Explode everyone's ears. Don't forget.
Oh!
Did you get crushed? You got crushed? I was like, how the heck are you gonna get crushed? What?
So that screen sucks, by the way. So auto-scrollers, you usually can't leave the screen until the screen is fully done scrolling. However, there is a block right under are right above a Cypher coin at the edge of the screen. So it's very hard to do that screen optimally, and I kind of got mixed up on which block was which. So I thought that was the block with the coin, and it crushed me. I'll play it safer this time. I'll let the block fall while I'm on top. It's the next...
That was actually pretty epic. I've not ever seen anyone.
I don't think I've ever done that before, so that's something. I'm not upset about that, though. I can't be upset about that. Alright, let's go. You know what I can be upset about, though, is that I might be missing a coin. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I'm not. I forgot if there's... I was gonna say, if there's not a coin in this room, I'm missing a coin. I messed this room up. I got under the block, which you usually want to do for the fast cycle in this room, but then I kind of didn't react to it, because it's hard to react.
It's a shame that you can't use Step of Surging like you normally can.
You have the GPM to help you, so... Which is the guidance per Mumuakai, which makes sense.
Oh, I was gonna say BPM, which is bombs per minute.
Off the charts.
Well, the bombs per minute, you definitely won that one during the God Mod race, Mumu.
Yeah, you threw a lot more bombs than your opponents. I wonder why.
Even gods can be crushed.
That is good.
Bold of you to assume I fear death.
Also, this is another stage, but I didn't mention it. This is another stage where they just kind of don't put a boss at the end of it. Does Skelebro count as a bomb? Yeah! Yeah, it does. So you had more bombs than Norcus then.
Who had a grand total of 0 bombs. Oh god, I'm doing Shovel Hundo next?
Good luck!
I just decided to look at the schedule and see my suffering.
I'm gonna sit in bed after this. I'm just gonna bring my laptop to bed and just like watch from bed. Because I've been sitting at my desk all day, and that is not okay. I'm gonna apologize in advance for this background is gonna totally destroy the bitrate.
I mean,
but
at least that one's...
that's what happens when your computer is actually the worst thing on the earth. So this is the tower. I don't really know what to say about it. I'm just gonna beat it.
I assure you, the game looks a lot cooler, you know, when you're playing it live than
It
this
does.
greens.
It does. You could probably chroma key something onto here. I don't know. What's your favorite meme video?
Oh, hold on. Let me grab it. Who was posted recently?
My favorite meme video is the one with the guy like screaming at the phone and then he smiles and there's like the pink sparkles and people made that a meme and then people made they made the video backwards so it was the pink sparkles and then yelling at the phone and they made that a meme and it was even better.
Oh my god.
It's
yeah, someone played Africa using a rubber duck or rubber chicken.
That is awesome.
I mean, if you are looking for music that has been remade and remixed and remake a lot,
Please.
that's probably one of the best for that.
The
Oh yeah, I
best,
sent it
the
to
best,
Exploud. So
the
yeah,
best,
Exploud.
the best. Alright, but we're heading into Black Knight here. 3. It's supposed to be 3, but I'm not sure where the other 2 went.
I'm not even sure what this third one is gonna go.
So at the end of this, I'm gonna jump to the right because of the door. It doesn't really waste that much time to have to walk to the door in God mode because, you know. Still saves time, though.
You know what's funny with the bitrate being destroyed? It seemed like you were throwing Big Boom backwards instead of...
I'm un-big booming him just so you can see him for once. Alright, but now we're into Tower 2. Where we're gonna have auto-scroller and boss rush, so unfortunately this stage is not the most entertaining of God mode stages, but I mean it's still a God mode stage. Also, this is a psych out stage because a lot of the Cypher coins are actually in the auto-scroller. Like 10 of them are, maybe. Well, I have 10 left to collect, and there's 2 before the auto-scroller, so 8 in here. I used to be scared of this auto-scroller because of getting crushed and stuff. Because there's like
I've gotten crushed up
there's
there.
one specific part of this auto-scroller that scares me more than the other parts. But I usually am okay with it now. I got the music sheet.
Yo, I hope everyone is ready for dank memes. We're approaching 420.
We are. We're very close. Yeah, it's this part right here. If I struggle to get up to here, I can struggle because of like where these platforms are, but I'm good now. So now I just have this auto-scroller to go through. I can show off all the other Curio, I guess, or Arcana before the Hundo run. So this one is, you get invincibility when you're in that. I did the fish. I did the platforms. This one makes you move fast. This one you can run into enemies to do physical contact damage. This one, as you kill enemies, you restore health back. This one you do an uppercut. And yeah, that's the Arcana.
It's funny how, like, 5 of Plague's Arcana are completely useless in God.
Yeah.
Blaze
it. Alright, so let's see who we get first. We get Specter first. Okay, my height messed up.
Jesus Christ!
But that was almost perfect. I messed up my height a bit there. That is not Big Boom. Big Boom is R, not L. That's what Polar Knight should look like. I messed it up a little bit in Stranded Ship itself, but that's how it should be.
But they didn't see anything.
Exactly. Alright, Treasure Knight. Cool. King Knight.
Tiny man.
Oh yeah, God Mode still has like the double damage Plague of Shadows thing on Tinker 1, by the way.
Because that's fair.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
Yo, what's up, Ryan?
Hi, Ryan.
You're in time for the end of shenanigans.
Yep. So coming up, we have Shovel Knight, who's gonna have the same problems with the first fight, where they're gonna use Phase Locket. Like, you got Phase Locket lists in ExploudYourEar. I've never seen Phase Locket lists in Boss Rush.
Yeah, Shovel Knight's well, you know what? Maybe that has something to do with, like, the spot that I was in.
I'll have to look at your fight.
Like, I got the Warhorn to happen.
You did. I don't think I've seen that. You
Warhorn
buried him,
happens
is what
Shovel
happened.
Knight, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can find a way to bury... We're not gonna find a way to bury him in this fight, though.
You know what's fun? Is that even though I'm the producer, I'm not the one that has to do the VODs.
I am.
That sucks.
It's okay, I'll upload them
Highlighting
later.
VODs for marathons always kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's annoying, yeah.
But someone's got to do it. Alright.
Alright, now slap this Enchantress. Slap her twice.
I'm gonna slap her as many times as I damn please.
Ooh, yeah!
So I mentioned that we don't get to use the Fleet Flask a lot because I'm trying to control myself while getting coins, but I have all the coins now, so I can do whatever I please.
King Knight moments before being completely incinerated. I bet you're wondering how I got here. It all started last week.
My game got delayed again. I bonked.
Fleet Flask!
Alright, so, Enchantress. There we go. That was alright. She dived right into one of my throws. which is really what you want. You want her to dive into a throw because that's really what you can do to make the post-dive part of the fight faster. Because if she likes to go all over the place, then, you know.
Time will be coming up soon.
Yeah, it will be. We still have 2 more boss fights to do. But they exist, I guess. First one of them being Plague of Shadows.
Nice job sticking to Plague there with that first jump as well.
Yeah. I delay a little bit, so I know where Plague's jumping. But time's going to be coming up at the end of Essence. Which is going to be really quick, because I'm going to go for 1 cycle. There actually is no 1 cycle. Time! Cool, that's God mode.
Dank memes. Enjoyed.
We got the Mountain Dew. That's what it is in God mode.
Pepsi Max. Let's go. Thank you so much, Laurie.
No problem. I had fun with that. This is a fun category. I'm gonna skip just because I like to watch the dancing. Alright, yeah, no. But that's a really fun category. If you want to learn it, I recommend doing it. There's not really any resources for it because it's an extension. But you can just kind of pick it up just by doing whatever you want with it. And that's all I have to say about the category, really. You're doing Shovel of Hope 100% next. You doing that in a race with anybody or no?
Just me.
Oh boy. Have fun with that. I am going to relax.
I will spend the next hour and a half being completely stressed out of my brain.
Hell yeah. Go for it.
Thank you, though.